Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. Today I'm here with a vision. In this vision, I saw a child climbing a wall. And it's like one of those what is it, the rock climbing things where they have the little pebble type, the big pebble type rocks that you step on and you grab on and you go up. Like, one of those. As they are climbing this wall, it's like they are almost at the top. And they turn down and they look at their parents and they say, it's hard, okay? And their parent reassures them, letting them know it's okay. Okay, you're okay. Everything is fine. Just focus on what's hard and you'll figure it out. The scripture comes from Deuteronomy 24. If a man marries a woman who becomes displeasing to him because he finds something indecent about her, and he writes her a certificate of divorce, gives it to her, and sends her from his house, and if after she leaves his house she becomes the wife of another man, and her second husband dislikes her and writes her a certificate of divorce, gives it to her, and sends her from his house, or if he dies, then her first husband who divorced her is not allowed to marry her again after she has been defiled. That would be detestable in the eyes of the Lord. Do not bring sin upon the land the Lord your God is giving you as an inheritance. So here's a message for whoever this is for. God is saying that you almost there. So whatever this is, like the first marriage is representing, you are climbing the wall. You are literally climbing the wall. You are almost to the top of the wall. And it gets hard. I just feel like God is saying that this is not a situation where you can come down from that wall, take a break, and get dressed, go for a few days, and then you come back and it's a new wall and you climb that wall, and then you realize that this wall is hard too, and maybe I should go back to that one. You can't go back. You can't go back. It's not a situation where they're going to be able to airlift you up into the sky to the exact spot where you got off at. Like, God is saying you almost there. Right now, at this point, you are almost there. Why would you jump ship? Why would you give up? Why would you, don't break away from what you are? You are almost there. You're about to accomplish the mission. This is somebody like you almost there. And it may not even be like completion as in this is the end, but I just feel like for somebody, there is a goal that you're trying to meet at this point in time. And you are almost at your goal. You are almost there. God said, do not allow that one funny shaped rock to make you feel as though you got to turn around and start over. No, God said, keep going. Keep going. I don't know who this for. God say he know it gets tough sometimes. It gets hard sometimes. But keep going. In reality, if you didn't went all the way up there, you got all the way up there, and you mean to tell me now you gonna let that one rock make you feel like you need to turn around and go back? Baby, please. Let that rock do what it's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? If anything, maybe you need to grab the rock that's next to it. Leave that one alone. Let that one stay right there. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to bother with it. You don't got to touch it. You don't like it. You know what I'm saying? You don't even got to step on it if it's just so hard for you to step on. Typically, they have like a bunch of rocks in the same area. So it's like you could grab a different rock and you can step on a different rock. You can completely go around that rock all together and still get to the top. God said, keep going. And in this situation, whatever it is that you're going through, regardless if it's a situation like, maybe you are almost about to graduate. You're about to graduate from college. You're about to finish and you're almost to the top, and maybe you have a professor and their class is really hard. Maybe you have somebody that is constantly messing with you and bothering with you. Maybe it's a situation, but I just feel like this will be like you have a hard class, a hard test to pass, and it could possibly, the test could literally be you dealing with somebody that is being aggressive with you. It could be a teacher, it could be a student. I've experienced both, and I just feel like what God is saying is you need to focus. Okay, not only on your studies, but sometimes you're gonna have to just go ahead and, when it's a nail it's like a nail that's sticking out a piece of wood, and it's just every time you walk past it's scratching you. Every time you bump, you know what I'm saying, it hurts you. You're gonna go ahead and have to get the hammer and hammer it in, or you're gonna have to go ahead and get the screwdriver and screw it in all the way, even if it gets messed up. You know what I'm saying? Either that or pull it out and start over. But God said you're gonna have to deal with it and then keep going, because you almost there. Ain't no need in you allowing that one screw or that one nail to make you decide that you're gonna go ahead and give up on the whole project. You didn't almost finish building the house. Why you gonna let one nail and one screw make you feel like, you know what, I give up? Please. Okay, take that thing out of there and keep going. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like that's the vibe. God's saying keep going, because once you turn around and you try to give up, you ain't gonna be able to come back. So why would you give up now? Why? Riddle me that. You know what I'm saying? Riddle me that. In reality, this one little thing ain't finna really bother you that much. Just like I said with the rock, you could really step on another rock. You don't just gotta step on that rock. With a nail or a screw, hammer it in. If it don't want to go in, pull it out and get another one. It's ways around that. God said it is ways around this here thing. It's ways around this here thing. It's not a situation where you just giving up is the answer. And this is one thing that I learned when I was, staying off grid. That's one thing that your girl learned. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you really just can't give up. There were things that were difficult. Though it was hard trying to, when I used to have to lift those 6-gallon jugs and carry them all the way to the chicken coop, or when when the water wasn't on and I would have to carry the 6-gallon jugs to go water the garden. That was hard. But guess what? It got to get done, because the chickens need water too. They need water to drink, and they need water to bathe, and the plants need water to live. It may be hard, it may be difficult, but we're going to have to get through it. Even if, you know what I'm saying, I started out carrying one jug at a time and finished carrying two. And I'm just being real. Sometimes you just going to have to thug it out. And I feel like that's for whoever this is. You're going to have to thug it out. It may be hard. It was hard for me with my little ankle. My ankle was screaming at me the first time I tried to carry one of them jugs over there. But I did it. You know what I'm saying? I may have had to stop several times. I had to take a pause, and then I'll pick it back up and go a few more steps, and then stop again and pick it back up, go a few more steps, stop again. But I got you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I just feel like for whoever this is for, God is saying keep going. Don't allow just one little thing to cause you not to want to do it no more. Don't allow one little thing to cause you to give up. And even if it's a relationship, you know what I'm saying? This may be a situation where y'all having little arguments about nothing. Y'all fighting about nothing. Like, don't allow a fight that is nonsense to allow everything to fall apart. Because once it's over, it's over. And yeah, that's the message. That's the message. God is saying, understand, you almost at the completion. You almost there. There's somebody, you almost there. And you have worked so hard to get to where you are. So why in the world would you allow this one little rock to cause you to not keep going? Even if you're tired, you can sit there for a second. You know what I'm saying? Just sit there for a while and catch your breath and keep going. Almost at the top. And this vision, it was literally like the top was, I would say, not even a foot away from where the child was. And you almost there. Like, you are so close that you know what I'm saying? You're so close. You're so close. You know what I'm saying? You're very close. So don't think to yourself that this one thing is going to cause you to give up. This one thing is going to cause you to stop. And in reality, in life, one thing that I noticed, it's never going to be a situation where everybody is going to be happy with what you're doing. Okay, regardless if it's the teacher, if it's another student, if it's a co-worker, if it's the boss, it could be, a client, it could be anybody. It's always gonna be somebody that's gonna be mad. Okay, it's always gonna be somebody that's gonna be mad. And me personally, I'm not finna stress myself out about one person that's mad. I'll try to fix it. If it ain't fixable, it is what it is. I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, I tried my best. And that's, you know what I'm saying? As long as I know in my heart that I tried my best, I'm going to sleep peacefully at night. You know what I'm saying? If you want to stress yourself out about it, that is your business. But I'm going to sleep peacefully knowing I tried my best to fix the problem. The issue was not fixable. I am not going to stop what I'm doing. I'm not finna just dry quit my job. I'm not finna just dry going to school. I'm not finna just dry quit at whatever it is that I'm doing. I'm going to sleep peacefully knowing I tried. Even when it comes to relationships, baby, I'll try to fix it. I'll try to fix it, but it ain't gonna be a situation where I'm just gonna like for whoever this is for. God said, don't just give up over nothing. You know what I'm saying? Don't just like, I just feel like somebody's over nothing, and it's silly. And sometimes when we going through something, and when somebody is attacking you and somebody is messing with you. I remember when I was on a dance team, I was getting into it, me and this girl that I was best friends with her, and out of nowhere she decided she wanted to be my enemy, and she was captain of the dance team. Did I quit? I did not. I carried on being on the dance team. She would try to play music to shade me, and I did not care. She, wanted to gossip about me. I did not care. She wanted to talk to the teacher about me and turn her against me. I did not care. I carried on that dance team. I checked her. She ain't want to fight. She was scared, and I left it at that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. And anybody that would ask me, why you won't just quit? My mama paid too much money for me to dance on this dance team. My mama worked hard for me to dance on this dance team. She ain't finna make me quit. That part. Period. Got me messed up. Okay? She ain't want to catch this fade. You know what I'm saying? And that's that, and that's that. Okay? Ain't nobody got time for that. I just feel like for whoever this, and you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got, and I graduated on a member of the dance team with, I think I had 14 demerits. If I would have had 15, I would have been kicked off. Baby, I'm not playing. My mama worked too hard. Nah. For somebody use that as inspiration. This girl made up a lie about me and ran with it. Instead of just simply saying, I want to go hang out with these people. As if we live in a world where it will be difficult for her to have more than one friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got time for that. I ain't got time for that. As soon as I found out what was going on, I was like, ain't nobody got time for that. Girl, bye. Bye. Go be fake over there, okay? You can be fake all you want to, but you be fake over there, okay? I don't got time for that. I don't got time. Anywho. God said, don't allow that one little thing to make you upset. Don't allow that one little thing to make you quit. Don't allow that one, like, you have been through too much. You have came so far. You cannot allow one little hiccup with one cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs person, or one whoever it is. It don't matter who it is, even if it's the teacher. I remember one time when I was in community college, and the teacher was trying to call me out because I missed a day of class. I missed the day because I was mourning my friend who passed away on that day. I think a year or 2 years before this, prior to this day. And I'm mourning him. I went to go and visit him at the cemetery. And this man had the audacity to try to say that I missed class that day because I didn't know the information, and I would have flunked the test. And I sat in front of him in the front of the class and aced the test in his face and said, I know my stuff, and I don't like the fact, I feel very disrespected. I don't like the fact that you are insinuating that I don't know what I know, and that I would have failed this test if I would have came on that day. How dare you? And I'm just being real. For whoever this is for, God say, you done came too far to stop now. And it don't matter who it is. It don't matter who it is. It don't matter who it is, baby. I don't care who it is. You have come too far to stop now. Let them stump around. Let them stump around. Let them say whatever it is they feel like they need to say. Let them do whatever it is they feel like they need to do. I know one thing. God said you better not quit. That part. When God is giving you something, when God has given you something, and God has is building your foundation, and God is building you up, can't nobody tear that down. Can't nobody tear that down. Can't nobody tear it down, period. It don't matter. And that's the message. God said you better not quit. You better not. You better not. He done took you too far. You better not. You better not. You better not. And that's the message. That's the message. God say he himself is standing there cheering you on. He himself is standing there letting you know you almost there. He himself is letting you know you don't even understand how close you are. You can't see it, but he see it. From the point of view of the child in the vision, she couldn't see that she was almost at the top. From her point of view, she had a long way to go. But from God's point of view, almost there. God said, don't you dare quit. Don't you dare quit. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.